Hey, don't, you can't do that. That's prior restraint, ma'am. Now I'm gonna get her for assault, okay? Because she can't touch me or my property.
Do not publish that. I'm telling you, do not publish that. Thank you.
We have work that we need to do, and we can't focus on our jobs when you're in here flapping your gums and filming us. So if you'd like to leave now, you're welcome to. If you
Get that. So, yeah, so you are. So I'm telling you right now, if you destroy that, that's gonna be a felony. That could turn into a felony because you're destroying public records. If you don't believe me, when I walk out of this office, you can get on your phone and ask Google, okay, about you working for the government and taping somebody while you're in your capacity.
Last week, MAA Audits goes to the Hudson Town Hall in Hudson, New Hampshire. There, several unruly employees insult him, take his picture, engage in prior restraint against his First Amendment right, and then ultimately assault him on camera. He filed a police report and is currently pursuing charges. Then the Karen who assaulted him, in an attempt to avoid accountability and be famous for violating people's rights while she's on the clock, filed a privacy complaint against him to try and get the video taken down. Accountability Amplified and myself were so perturbed by this behavior that we went there today, and this is what happened.
Between myself
I
and...
can walk that way, I can walk that way. She didn't have any place to go.
Oh, he was blocking her.
Mm-hmm.
He was holding her captive.
From what I understand, he was standing right in an area that was not able for her to get out.
So what would
say, excuse me?
I don't know.
what would
I
you
wasn't
say if I had a copy of the video and nothing that I don't know if she told you that, but nothing that you're telling me right now is what happened that day? You don't help people you don't know. Isn't that kind of like the whole point of being in the public sector?
I don't wait for people here.
You don't really do much of anything here, Wayne.
I don't like being on camera.
I can't hear you.
I don't like being on camera.
There's cameras in here.
There.
No, I understand, but there's cameras in the building.
Different.
Why is it different?
You know why.
Because it's me holding it?
As you can see, our visit wasn't much better than the first visit by MAA Audit. His video link is in the description. Watch ours all the way to the end, and that's the reason I stopped you today.
What's going on, guys? We're at the Hudson Town Hall in Hudson, New Hampshire. So MAA Audit was here the other day, and the secretary in the town administrator's office filmed him. And they told him that he couldn't get the records back. Take a look. Well, they don't have the right or the ability to do that. Public records. Let's go right there. Oh, they got a sign up now. Look at that. I got a new sign just for you.
Help you?
Yeah, I'm looking to speak to the town administrator.
Hang on.
Thanks. How quickly that sign went up. Hot off the press.
Because he was doing something right. They chose to do something wrong.
Wow.
Hi, can I
How are we
help
doing?
you?
Are you the town administrator?
Yeah. Can I
Hi,
help
nice to meet you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a new sign there.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yep.
Perfect. What's the purpose for the sign? I know it looks pretty new to me.
Yeah, so we're reevaluating. We've reevaluated all of our office spaces. So the office spaces that we restrict or don't allow public access, we put authorized personnel.
Excellent. And that was, when did you start doing that?
Last week.
Perfect. Is that because a guy came in that office filming?
We realized that we had some deficiencies, so we took care of it.
Perfect. So, and moving forward,
Yeah.
public is never allowed in there. That is strictly employees
They
only.
can knock, and then they can come in if we bring them in. But yes, that is
So,
public or the select.
I do want to help you out, right? So, which I'm sure your corporation counsel will let you know. It's great that you made it authorized personnel only, because that means public can't go in. But if you ever invite a member of the public in there for whatever services, like, you know,
Yeah.
hey, Joe,
Constituent comes in, something
right,
like
I'd like
that.
to talk to you for a second. Once you do that,
Yeah.
you've actually designated a non-public forum a public forum again. So you can't just
let
Oh, I
one
see what
person.
you're saying, yeah.
So as long as no public ever goes in there, then it's good. But the moment, like, say I come in, and then you're like, well, I don't want her to come in. She's got a camera, and we're kind of having a discussion. That's the problem. Once you make a limited public forum or non-public forum accessible to any member of the public, it's now open to the entirety of the public.
I'll talk to our attorney about that, okay.
So I wanted to let you know. Yeah, no, I spoke to my attorney too, and your attorney will let you know the same thing. It's why it's important. Secondly, I understand the young lady that works behind the desk had filmed him, and he had requested a copy
She didn't film him.
of that footage.
She pointed her camera at him, but she did not film him.
Oh, she didn't take a
did not hit
picture?
record, she did not take a picture, she just held it up at him.
Okay, because he was under the impression that the email he received, the information he received, was that he was not eligible to receive those photos because they were on her personal phone. At least that's what he was told.
There were no personal photos or no videos taken.
At all. And if there was, even if it was on her personal phone, you would have made those available
I
to
would
him.
have conferred with our town attorney,
Perfect.
and then, which I did do, but
Yeah.
there was no video. She just held up the phone.
Right. Okay. And looking back at, I also noticed that she had made a personal complaint to YouTube and filed a privacy complaint.
I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, well, we were able to confirm that, and YouTube removed the video, and we actually just had it reinstated. We helped this guy out.
Okay. I don't know anything about any of that.
No, I understand. Knowing that she's a public employee and that he was in that office lawfully to engage in a protected right, do you think it was,
Excuse me?
thinking back on it, was that acceptable behavior from her? Do you think that she acted as best as she could, or do you think there was room for improvement?
Are you asking me for an opinion about that? Whether
Yeah,
she-
just
whether-
based on the
whether
situation.
she should have posted something on or asked for some.
Well,
something?
I guess I should clarify. I apologize. As a public employee, with there being no expectation of privacy in public, do you think it was appropriate of her to?
Well, I don't know if she did or didn't do that. So, assuming that she did, I'm not sure if it's appropriate or not. But I don't know if she did or didn't do something.
Right.
Again, I'm not aware of any of that.
And do you think her behavior that day was appropriate?
I think if somebody comes in, doesn't identify themselves, and starts, I'll use the word pestering you, I could see why somebody would get upset. In today's,
Pestering's not a crime, though, and also
it might
this
not be
is
a crime, but in
public
today's
space.
world, when people, you ask them, can I help you? And from what I understand.
So what
But this is
is?
a public space. People shouldn't have to give up their identity and give up their rights. just
I'm not
because
sure she asked for his
somebody's-
identity. But
No,
I
but
think-
you're saying that she was uncomfortable because he wouldn't.
Yeah,
say
because
who
from
he
what I
was.
understand, the way his demeanor and the way he approached her and the way he spoke to her,
Are
led
you-
her to maybe think, and again, I wasn't there,
Okay.
led her, I think, to believe that maybe there was some sort of.
Well, I'm not going to answer any questions, and I've not identified myself,
Yeah,
and
I
I'm
didn't ask
filming.
you. I haven't
Right.
asked you.
My
I'm
point is,
talking to
do you feel uncomfortable right now with me?
Not particularly.
What would be the difference between myself
I can
and?
walk that way, I can walk that way. She didn't have any place to go.
Oh, he was blocking her. He was holding her
From
captive.
what I understand, he was standing right in an area that was not able for her to get out.
So what
Did
would
she say,
you?
excuse me?
I don't
What
know.
would
I
you
wasn't
say if I had a copy of the video and nothing that I don't know if she told you that, but nothing that you're telling me right now is what happened that day?
I have personally met this man. He's very kind.
So
there.
he's
Tell ya.
he's not blocking anything.
Hi.
In fact, he's standing at the door. He's not even inside
Assistant.
the office. Then he turns around and goes over here. There's plenty of room. In fact, he's standing to the farthest left, which leads the corridor open. So she wasn't, even by his presence standing there, he wasn't blocking her. Did she tell you that he was blocking her in?
No, she didn't tell me that, but that's the impression I got.
Oh, well, that's why it's important. So, and you can tell by the way that he's speaking right now, because I just showed you the video. He's very polite, very cordial. He stood to the left of an entry or hall, a left to the egress, so that way the hallway could not be blocked. And he was speaking in a very professional tone. So, the impression that you got, if that was from her, would be because she lied to you.
I think there are other people that are also in the office area too.
They lied as well.
I don't know.
Have a
I
good
can't-
day, thank you.
I can't speak to what other people said or didn't say.
So since this has happened, how many folks have needed to come into the office for like constituent services? Like maybe they needed to bend your ear, or there's something that they needed to chat with
None.
you about? None.
I've had none.
Okay. But you did say that you plan on allowing members of the public in there
If I
should they
bring
need.
someone in or invite someone in to
Yeah.
meet with, sure.
So that's a public place then.
My office could be a public place if I invite somebody in. I
Right,
guess
right.
if
Then
that's
it's
the
not
qualification.
Authorized personnel only then.
Well, as a-
if
well,
I
not-
authorize somebody to come in.
Once, see, so that's the thing, right? So he hasn't done it yet. So technically we can't go in there right now. But all I have to do is, do we have security cameras in here? What doesn't look like we do. So what I'm going to do is, once somebody goes in there, then I'm going to help myself right into that office, because it's been designated from non-public, limited public forum to a public forum. Because, for example, someone engaged in their First Amendment right, that's a protected class, right? Or someone that's, wearing a cross it's a protected class. So, I mean, that sign is only going to do you a service until the point where you let someone that's not employed by this town in that office. Okay. And then is she going to feel uncomfortable again? Is she going to make up lies again? Because it seems like, because I'm not a mean guy. I'm very professional.
I'm not either. I'm a very open guy. I came out talking to
Yeah,
you.
no, of course, and I appreciate that. I think my concern is that instead of just saying, you know what, Steve, I wasn't aware he could film in here. The camera made me uncomfortable, and I think I overreacted, and maybe some training on how to handle this situation in the future might behoove me. That might be helpful. Instead, she made it appear as if he was aggressive, blocking her in, and that's actually dangerous to him when it's on video. That's not the case at all. He couldn't have been. He was acting the same way I am. The difference is you're trained and you're professional. She's untrained and she's unprofessional. So I guess moving forward, what services are we going to offer her?
I don't know, because I don't know if you can take the lying out of somebody. Like, I think that it's important that the people that you have working for you and under you, and for the people, don't just openly lie to the public. I think that's 100% important. And it seems like she's lying about what exactly happened and how it happened.
Sounds like a couple people did, because some other folks backed her up, and I mean,
that's very concerning to me, because you have employees working for you that are supposed to be working for the people that are lying about the people.
And I can't.
That's wrong.
Yeah, I can't find a place on here.
Secretary.
Does he sound irate right now?
No, what's your position here? Admin aide.
What are you doing?
I'm just doing a story.
Does he sound at this moment right now unprofessional or aggressive in that moment?
Not that moment.
Not that moment, because this is the exact moment when you press play.
I just wanted to see exactly where she was. Can you show me?
Yeah.
Myself.
This is so now we went forward quite a bit. Hold on a second here.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So
she's sitting down.
She's sitting down.
So she was obviously free to move, or she wasn't.
Yeah. Well, the
having
important part is
intentions
right
to
here
move.
when he goes to her. This is her desk. He's standing to the left at the door, which leaves the entire hallway open. Her concern was that she was being trapped, and as of right now, where I just showed you, he's being very professional. She leaves because of the camera, and he's still not being mean. He's
Also, trapping implies that someone's trying to move somewhere. If
Right, that
someone's
was-
sitting at a desk, not without giving any intentions on plans to move.
Go ahead, Jamie.
That's
of
not
course.
really trapping somebody.
See, like that lady that just passed by, she wasn't trapped, and I think I had given her less room than this. I mean, this is her very, very professional. He
Words are
doesn't
important.
his
Are you on your phone for me?
his voice doesn't raise even when
I'll
he's
let
being
you know.
filmed. He's just
Don't
maintaining.
delete nothing out of that phone. I'm gonna FOIA request it.
Voice doesn't change.
And after
So-
he
and
said,
look at
don't
the-
delete anything, I'm going to request that. She had the opportunity to say, I didn't take any pictures.
So right here, you can see him standing to the left, and the entire office is open. So if she was to get up and move, she would have plenty of room, wouldn't she? To just get up and leave, wouldn't she? Because the other woman just got up and left into the other office. She could not only go into that office, she could come out and leave. Doesn't she have enough room there?
I also think that it's
Right here is where he's standing. Right,
Right,
here is
against
where you
the-
have to get out.
Right, so she
another
can
person was able to leave.
she can
The
go
other
in.
person didn't leave. I think they went into another office.
So she couldn't have gone into that office. My point is, we're saying she's trapped. She didn't have anywhere to go.
That,
I mean, let's continue to scroll through.
While she's
Oh,
in
she
the
has plenty of room to
capacity of her
move. Look at that. Did she have room to move?
She walked by.
she's
Yeah.
working.
So
Whether
it
she's on
appears
break.
that if people are moving in and out of the office, that the information that you got where she was trapped would be wrong, wouldn't it be? That'd be
My words.
incorrect.
I'm not saying she exactly said that. That was my words.
I think it's important to note. Number one, she wasn't trapped because she had space to move. Number two, she didn't have any intentions to leave the space that she was in because she remained in her chair and she expressed no intentions of leaving. And number three, After he said, I'm going to request that footage that you just took of me on your phone, she said, it's my personal phone. You can't get anything from it. And then all of a sudden he's telling her she can't delete anything, and now all of a sudden there's nothing that was on her phone to begin with. That doesn't make any sense, because normally when you don't take a picture, you say, I didn't take a picture of you, sir.
You know what? You know what I could do, Steve? What if so? Your impression is as of now, because I guess I say impression because there's certain things you know and you don't, and I can't hold you to something you don't know. But your impression as of right now is that she had never taken any pictures or video.
That's my impression.
That's your impression. Mm-hmm. Would you think I would have the legal capabilities to request any files that could be deleted or that have been deleted, or any change to her deletion folder during her work hours? Do you think that's something I could get?
You could request it. I'm not sure you're going to get it.
So
You can always make a request.
So I can.
You can make a request.
Right. So what
I'm
would
not saying I can fulfill
so
that
she
request.
right? We'll get it anyways. That's not where I'm going with it, because I can get it anyways. So if we're able to show you that at that time she deleted video footage or pictures of that incident, and it turned out that she lied to you, and she did in fact take video, and she inhibited an open records request and FOIA request by deleting things that she was unnoticed to preserve, would there be consequences for her behavior?
Possibly.
Well, I mean, most definitely.
Well, that's what you're
Most
saying.
definitely,
I'm
because
saying
if you have an employee that's like, so if you took a picture of me or anything, right, and I said, official notice of cease and desist for the destruction of that photographic or video evidence, it is now part of an open records request, federal records request. You've been giving legal notice that during your official capacity you created a public record, to then go destroy that evidence, because deleting a picture or video is destruction of evidence. You've now violated a federal law. So we don't probably punish someone that broke a federal law. We get them out of public service. And if you don't, we do. That's why we're here.
And I mean, it's not your fault, because how would you know exactly
Of course.
the events that took place? I think that it is important, though, to know who's working for you. And I think it's important that when they're knowingly caught in lies, she's got diabetes.
She's a diabetic, certainly.
That they no longer work here. Because why would anybody want to employ somebody that's outwardly lying, right? Especially to you.
Because you seem like a very nice guy, professionally willing to speak to us. That's why we're not like, yelling at you. We're dressing a little bit,
Right, but if we caught like somebody, let's say in the restaurant business, lying about what they put in the food or how events occurred, that person would be unemployed, correct?
I can't speak for the restaurant business. I don't know.
But
I don't
somebody
know.
says, "Oh, I got a shellfish allergy," and then that person then brings them shellfish. That's a huge lawsuit.
What is
like, these things are important.
Yeah. What is that young lady's name that works in there? The young lady that was featured in that video that was taking the pictures. What's her name?
Lori Weisgarver?
Lori, perfect. And when I'm going to fill out a records request for her, would I pass that in with your office or to the town clerk?
I think probably the town clerk at this point in time.
Town clerk,
Yeah.
perfect. And I guess lastly, we've taken up a lot of your time. You've been very helpful. I appreciate it. Do you mind accompanying us in, and we can just take a quick picture in there? We don't need to speak to her.
I don't need to do that.
You don't need to do that?
No.
Okay, so just know, the moment that somebody does go in there, Steve, I'm going to come into that office, and I'm going to bring some friends to go into that office with me, and there's not going to be anything that you can do to make us leave. You understand that? Call your town council, all right? Because same with that. And we've done this before. In fact, one town, Arlington, had to spend $35,000 on an attorney to prove just that, when we were actually let in to an employee area only that's never open to the public. We were let in. They told us we had to leave. It was employees only. A member of the staff let us into an employee areas only. They created that a public forum. We were not made to leave. We couldn't be made to leave. When they paid an attorney $35,000 to come in and have a Zoom discussion with them, they told them the same thing. Unfortunately, when you designate non-public, limited public, there's no converting that back. It's now public. So if somebody goes in there that doesn't work there, we're going to go inside. Do you believe me?
I'm listening to what you're saying.
But do you believe me? Do you take me at my word?
I think that's what you believe. I'm not sure I believe it, but that's what you believe.
Well, I don't break promises. I don't think a real man should. So I promise you, if anyone that does not work for this town goes into that office, I will be going into that office. I will not be leaving that office until I'm done gathering the content for my story. So I just
What
wanted
kind
to.
of content are you looking for?
Well, right now I can't get it. My content is right around this file cabinet. I can't seem to see. I'm working on a picture on file cabinets, so I can't gather my content, which is fine. It's authorized personnel only, and I'm not authorized. But as soon as somebody else that's not authorized goes in there, I'll be finishing my story on file cabinets, Steve.
Okay.
And I think a little food for thought is maybe kind of reflect on who you have employed
Hello.
for you. Because I think that, I really do, I believe that it's completely serious when a member that works for your town is lying to people. Like, that's just, we learned that in grade school. Don't lie.
Don't lie.
Just don't do it. Because then it creates this, you just no longer can trust the people that are supposed to be hired to work for you. Right?
Maybe if she eats better, she'll feel better.
Well,
See?
yeah, because she's a diabetic.
Diabetes.
Yeah.
All right, well,
So.
I appreciate you talking to us. Also, I'd like to let you know that you could be fined real heavy for using a handicap accessible elevator as storage. Oh no, look at that. Good thing I looked. Let's get that stuff moved. Did you know that?
Oh no.
Did you know that that's a fire hazard? You could be fined very heavily for that. It's illegal to use handicap accessible elevator as storage. So, let's make sure it's up to date. Department of
Right now,
Labor.
it's not in operation.
It's not an operation, and it's not an operation because it's past expiration.
Yep.
There-
Expiration date was 2021.
And then the new expiration date, Department of Labor puts it out at 3/23/2022. So my question to you is, every government building has to be handicap accessible. So where is your handicap entrance? It's in the back?
It's up that hallway.
That hallway? Okay, perfect. And there's a handicap ramp, there's no stairs?
There's a ramp coming into the building,
Okay.
and then there is a wheelchair platform that takes you down to the lower level.
Just so you know, non-operational, you still can't use it as storage.
I'll make sure we take that out of there.
I can wait.
Yeah.
I can wait for it. Because I don't want to have to call the fire department. There's many ways we can do this, Steve. I mean, you're nice, and it's really not your fault, right? Like, so, I think you're doing the best you can. I really do. You came out, you're nice, you spoke to us. Just because you call it non-operational, this is still not up to code. So I'd just like to wait until we get someone to move this so we can show the community that you guys care about this type of stuff. I mean, I want my 150,000 subscribers to think that you're doing the very best you can, Steve. I can even give you a hand. Would you like a hand, Steve?
No, I got it.
You sure? You can pass that to me. I'll put it right over here on this table.
No, it's pretty light. I got it.
You been working out, Steve? You got the muscles?
Oh, yeah.
The muscles from Brussels.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Sorry. Steve's got a big hose there.
Oh my God. I think that.
All right, Steve. I
think
appreciate
that right there was
Very nice guy.
was a very like a stepping stone to like making things a little bit better.
Yeah, you're very nice. Steve, I appreciate your help, and I hope that you have a good day. Thank you for doing what you're doing. And please feel free, speak with, because sometimes people are wrong. I think it's very helpful that you speak. You have legal counsel for a reason, right? To protect the interests of not just yourself and your employees, but the town, right? Because your job is to insulate them and to insulate yourself. So I always suggest people speak to an attorney, and there's nothing wrong with getting as much information as you can.
Information is good.
Yeah. Thank you very much for your time.
Like I said, I think that was important that you just did that there. I think that it shows a lot of character in yourself. Because most people either would have just chose not to do anything
What's
about
that
it.
face, man? Come on back, bro. You can talk about it if you
Most
want.
people would have chose not to either do something about it, or they just would have sent somebody else to do it, even though it was just like a couple of boxes. So I really, that shows a lot about
It
your
wasn't that
character.
heavy.
Well, listen,
No,
you're a good guy. I'm gonna do a records
you.
request on that dude too. You see the nasty face
I
he just
didn't
gave me?
actually.
As
Was he
in-
mad at me?
He,
What did I do?
he's looking at us like a how dare them, but it's all right. Steve, have a wonderful. If you celebrate the holidays, have wonderful holidays. If you don't, just have a good month.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
We will too.
Oh, by video surveillance. Yeah, there's no problems, man.
I want to see his stink face.
Hello.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks. You
Beautiful ladies working in this office.
having a good day?
Yes, I am. How about yourself?
Good, thanks. Thanks for asking. You guys are all Christmas ready. I like
Yeah,
that.
they are. Look at the twinkly lights.
I don't do lights because lights cause me electrocution whenever I try and set them up.
He's not a handyman, you know,
No.
except for when he is.
I got a little tree. I got a little tree.
That's cute.
Nice.
All right.
All right. Bye, Evelyn. Have a good day, Pam.
You too. We'll have a good day too.
She did. She said that.
No, I'm talking about the other one.
Oh, Evelyn. She wasn't nice.
No.
That's the assessor. Should we go into? Oh, we cannot enter that way. Oh, as well.
Then we went through the intro and we exited something.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks. What are you up to today? Anything good?
Not much.
Okay, getting ready for the holidays?
Nope, not here.
No?
No.
Yeah, the other office, they got some decorations. You guys should put like a little tree or something.
Yeah, well,
Christmas
that's up
spirit.
to the boss.
Oh, I got to talk to Steve. We'll talk to Steve for you. We just talked to Steve.
Well, sometimes the simplicity is nice, though. You know, they
Yeah.
got other things to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're a busy lady, I'm sure. Like putting up decorations is probably like low on the totem pole of what needs to happen in the office. So, yeah.
Can I help you with anything?
No, we're all set. We're just gonna take a look around. I appreciate it.
Thank
Is
you.
this is that Mike there or is that Jim?
Yes, I'm Mike. How are you?
Hey Mike, nice to meet you. Just wanted to say hi.
Thank you.
Said I didn't want to leave you out. You're sitting there behind the desk. I wanted to make sure we said hi to you too.
Yeah, I mean, we did notice you. We saw the little peekaboo. There's got to be a spider roaming around in the office, though.
A little spider web.
Yeah.
All right, you guys have a good day.
We have a friend.
Friend.
Lingering.
Spidey senses are tingling.
Yeah.
Hi, Don. Bye, Don. Hey, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Hi, Don.
Sewer utility.
There's
Maybe on
nobody.
lunch.
I can hear them.
Oh, it's now open downstairs. Water utility.
Oh. I'll have to go down there.
Thank you. But look.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
Good, thanks.
Just one.
Oh, somebody's having a little party. Is it someone's birthday?
We have somebody, a staff member, who today is their last day, so we have
Oh.
a little breakfast for
Well,
them.
congratulations.
Bon voyage, as they say.
Yeah.
I just came in to ask what his name is and what he does here.
This gentleman is
Yes,
Ray
please.
Bear. He is the building official
Oh, nice.
for
hello.
the fire department for the inspectional services team.
Oh, sorry. You work for the fire department?
Yes,
Were you, did you do firefighter certification?
I do have firefighter certifications.
Oh, see, we like the firefighters, man.
Certifications.
See, they run towards the danger, and the police run away from the danger.
Yes.
Just saying. I've never seen a cop run into a fire. I have seen firefighters do that.
Yeah.
Not cops. That's why we like firefighters. Well, I hope you guys have you sir and you ma'am have a phenomenal holiday, and you enjoy your going away party for whomever, and you have a great day.
Thank you.
You
All
too.
right.
Have a good one.
You too. Take care. Stay warm.
Yes.
Oh, I forgot to do my records request before we go down. I guess we can do that on the way out.
That's an office where like the people who work together really appreciate each other. You know?
Yeah, look at all those cookies.
Celebration. I know. Lots of cookies.
Lots of cookies. Looks like there's just a meeting room down here.
The water utility is supposed to be down here.
Where?
I
Is
don't
it like
know.
in this like little hall?
It just said downstairs.
Oh, it's down here.
Hello.
This will be. Oh, fire exit. Hey, how are you? We're looking for the water utilities.
I think that's upstairs.
Is that the one that we just went to? The building department? I thought that was building department.
No, so the sewer
Sewer's
space,
upstairs.
there was a sign that said that the water
Yeah, you
is
gotta go
located
down, up, back up the stairs,
Down the other
down
side.
the other side, and you'll come over to the door over here.
Gotcha. Thank you.
That was helpful.
I'm like, I'm running a maze here today. What's going on?
Now I understand why the arrow was pointing in the opposite direction.
Oh, see?
This makes sense now.
Billy Carrington said, thank God for bad directions.
Well, it didn't really say why the arrow.
Yeah. I guess if we're going past the clerk's office, I'm just going to...
The arrow is very tiny.
Oh, yeah. I'll do my records request now.
Okay.
Just grab a pen and a piece of paper. Pen. Perfect. Do you have a... Can I use a scrap piece of paper? Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Just the one.
For now, yes. I got 2 or 3 more coming up next month.
Oh, okay, good. From the same place?
Yes.
All right, so we're gonna retitle this here in New Hampshire. I'll have you sign for that.
Yep.
And it's $173.90. And you know about the credit card?
I do. I don't care.
You sit at the empty desk. You can do it.
What's it pay?
Not much.
We might have a good time, but it's not, you're not gonna get rich.
Trust me, it's not all about money sometimes.
That's true. It's all about doing what you love.
That's right.
All right, so I'm gonna set this up for you. All right, I'll give you that back. Thank you, that helped because I had the right address on it.
Cool.
Alright, so you're gonna sign all 3 lines on here, that's the registration, and you know you have 10 days to have this inspected now, right?
Yes.
Did you need a credit card receipt for the business?
Please.
Alright, now you're gonna sign all 3 of those, that's what creates the new title, there's no name on it, so the title will come right to you guys over at the corporate address.
Mm-hmm.
On June 6, 2023, Governor Sununu
Sununu.
signed HB2 into law with an effective date. Establishes a surcharge on annual registration for electric and plug-in hybrid electric vehicles to offset the loss of road toll revenues derived from transportation fuel taxation.
I need to get that guy's name too. After I pass this
So-
in. Leave that there with you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Can you read that email address? My writing's not the best.
Yep. Yeah, I can read it.
Perfect. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
So because they're losing out on funds because they went hybrid, they've now done a surcharge thing.
Isn't
to
that something?
offset.
You get a hybrid vehicle so you can save money. They realize that you're saving money,
From fuel tax.
so they give you more charges. See, this guy is kind of. This is Wayne.
Hey,
What's
how's
up,
it going?
Wayne?
Excuse me.
Okay. How's it
So
going?
what's the problem, Wayne?
I have no problem.
You're kind of giving us a little
I'm a busy man.
dirty look. Do you normally
I'm a busy man.
give people dirty looks?
How's it going? You normally just don't answer and exchange.
Not people I don't know.
People you don't know? Oh, so you don't help people you don't know. Isn't that kind of like the whole point of being in the public sector?
I don't wait for people here.
You don't really do much of anything here, Wayne.
God. That's crazy.
Wayne's World party
He
time,
doesn't
excellent.
exchange pleasantries to people he doesn't know.
Yeah, he doesn't wait on people here. You should go out and you just waited on us a second ago when you moved those boxes.
Waiting.
I was going down.
Well, waiting.
Hello. Yes, we could use some help.
Thank you.
That was your next question.
What can I do for you?
Thank you very much. I was just wondering if you could tell me your name, please.
My name is Barbara.
Barbara, it's very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Barbara.
You don't have to be off guard. We're very nice people.
I don't like being on camera.
I can't hear you.
I don't like being on camera.
There's cameras in here.
There.
No, I understand, but there's cameras in the building.
Different.
Why is it different?
You know why.
Because it's me holding it? Come on. What?
If it makes a difference, you look great on camera.
Yeah, very nice. I mean, I can't say very nice. Is it because the government's filming? Like, that's something to say. Like, the government is okay when the government films, but the government is not okay when someone who's not the government films the government. Thanks, Barbara. Appreciate you.
Light bulb.
What? What is going on here? This is my new voice. Thank you.
Oh my god, that tree looks sad and lonely.
So doesn't Barbara. Ah. Oh man.
We're losing it.
I already lost it. Hello.
Hi.
How you doing? Good, thank you. Is Wayne Oates? I just want to take a loop around because Wayne said he doesn't wait on people. But when we demand that elevator be emptied, he snapped right to attention.
Well, like I said, he's
Here we go.
Wayne.
That's not Wayne. Yeah, he is. I don't know where Wayne went.
He's Wayne.
Wayne gone. Why Wayne gone? Why were you going? John Wayne? Oh, that's for electricity. This is extra surcharge for the government too, right?
I'm telling you, that was a fucked up sign I saw.
No.
Like, who does that?
Hey, you know how you wanted to save money by getting an electric vehicle? Well, we don't like that you're saving money by getting an electric vehicle, so we're going to give you a surcharge if you have an electric vehicle.
Right, because to offset the fact that you're not getting fuel taxation.
Look, it's the Hudson PD not stopping by the town hall.
Isn't that crazy? Offset fuel taxation because you're no longer getting as much funds for that.
Right?
They're going to now surcharge you for having an electric vehicle.
No directional. Is he not using a directional? Turn it on, bro. Turn it on, bro. Come on, brah. Come on, brah. Brosky. Do it, man. Turn it out your directional now. You can do it. Oh no. Oh no, he technically went straight. He didn't take a hard right. He went straight. No directional required. He took a hard, same as the lieutenant over there in Ava, Missouri. Is that the PD over there? I should probably go over. Will you hold this for a quick second? Yeah, I should probably go over there. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Another person going in the town hall to do their business. She did not want to talk to me. Why did she not want to talk to me? Scusi me, better scuse. Scusi. Oh, that's fire. That's not PD. That's okay. I don't want to go bother the fire department. They're nice guys. Just another entrance connects to the fire department. All right, well, I think they learned them some. Banana, what do you think?
Hope they learn them all. What's concerning to me is now he has a hose in the middle of a hallway under the stairs. I mean, technically it's out of
That's
the
what happens
walking way,
when you
but-
let Wayne play with your hose, Steve.
But technically it's out of the walking way, but it really is. Now they're using underneath the stairs. It's just not a good look.
We will catch you on the next one. She's been accountability amplified.
They've been Hudson, I've been AFA. Blah, blah. And that's the reason I stopped today, both.